It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 27th of February. This is James Spann getting set to cruise into March this weekend. Things look calm through early next week. However, it looks like we could see a threat of strong to severe storms and heavy rain by late Tuesday, Tuesday night, and Wednesday morning of next week. So that'll be the focus today. Here's the current upper air look. And you can see a little shortwave coming down through parts of the Midwest. And that is pushing a surface front in here. And we note a couple of very small showers along the front over Tennessee. But the air is so dry over Alabama, it sure looks like we'll see basically no meaningful rain today. Most locations with nothing. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s to start the day. Now, where the sky is clear, we have 40s. For example, Montgomery at 47, Mobile 48. But where clouds have moved in, we have 50s for places like Birmingham, Huntsville, and Dothan. High should be in the mid to upper 60s in most spots today. Not as warm as yesterday when some folks saw low 80s. Little summer preview. So early this morning, there was a dense fog advisory for the Gulf Coast, Mobile and Baldwin counties, the Florida Panhandle. That will be dissipating by mid-morning. Otherwise, things are very calm around the nation this morning. There could be some thunder northeast of Alabama today, nothing severe. Tomorrow, a chance of thunderstorms over parts of California, Nevada, but again, nothing severe. And on day 3, which is Saturday, there might be some thunder for the northern California coast. But let's jump to next week. This is the day 6 outlook. This is for Tuesday and Tuesday night. And you can see we have an enhanced risk defined now for parts of East Texas, North Louisiana, South Arkansas, western Mississippi, and the standard risk runs into much of Alabama. And understand, this outlook extends through 6 a.m. Wednesday. And it sure looks like this is going to be a late night event for Alabama, late Tuesday night into the pre-dawn hours on Wednesday. And then after 6 a.m. Wednesday, a risk of severe storms for southeast Alabama, much of Georgia, and the Carolinas. And much more on modeling here in just a second. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. This valid through Thursday morning of next week. And the bulk of this will be with that system next week. Late Tuesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Rain amounts 1 to 2 inches for the northern two-thirds of the state. 1/2 to 1 inch for South Alabama. So here we go, model fans. This is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 3. And pretty good trough over the eastern states. And again, that'll be pushing a front in here, but the front is basically inactive for Alabama. Let's go to the high-resolution HER, valid this evening at 6 o'clock, and you can see it's got nothing. So for most of the state, a mix of sun and clouds, dry, highs mid to upper 60s today. This is tomorrow. We start the day in the upper 30s and low 40s. The high will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. The sky will be sunny. Beautiful day. Same thing Saturday. Now, Saturday morning, again, we'll start the day in the 40s. The high will be in the upper 60s and low 70s. And Sunday will be sunny but cooler. A dry front comes in here Saturday night. The high Sunday dropping into the 50s for the northern half of the state, 60s for South Alabama. And we might see some of the colder pockets over North Alabama getting down toward the freezing mark early Sunday. But again, a nice warm-up with 50s and 60s. Monday, we're still dry, but moisture begins to increase. The high will be close to 60. And then Tuesday, here we go. That's our dynamic system off to the west. This is Tuesday afternoon. So for the daytime Tuesday, most of Alabama looks dry. Got a deepening surface low that's on the Oklahoma-Kansas border. And in advance of that dry line front, you can see numerous thunderstorms over Louisiana, Arkansas, East Oklahoma, East Texas. Those could be severe. So this is late Tuesday night, pre-dawn Wednesday. That surface low moves rapidly up to southern Wisconsin with a trailing band of storms. This is the GFS, and it's interesting how it's come around to what the European has been showing for a couple of days. In fact, here's the European at the same time, very similar now, which gives a high confidence forecast. A surface low for the European is over Chicago with a trailing front down into Mississippi. And there will be a surge of instability coming out in advance of that line of storms, all the way up into Indiana and Illinois. So it sure looks like we're going to have a linear type event, most likely, when you got a situation like this. The surface low pretty far north, a line of strong to severe storms coming in here late Tuesday night into the pre-dawn hours Wednesday. And typically with a line, a linear type event like this, the main threat is from strong, potentially damaging straight line winds with the chance of a few isolated tornadoes within the line. And that's the reason you see most of Alabama in a severe weather risk for Tuesday night into very early Wednesday morning. And, of course, as we get closer, we could make some changes in the timing and everything, but that's the way it looks at this point. And then this is Wednesday afternoon. Everything's out of here. We'll see a clearing sky. And a week from today, this is Thursday, March the 6th, troughing over the eastern states, and we're cool and dry. That 540 thickness line comes down toward Huntsville. And we could see most likely lows in the 30s and highs in the 50s. Let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday, March the 8th. Getting a pretty good vortex just north of Minnesota and the Great Lakes. Evidence a batch of rain coming in here at about that time. Again, this is 10 days out. That could change. A lot of people are asking questions about the weekend of the 8th and 9th. It's too early really to know. But if by chance this is correct, we'll probably see some rain maybe Friday, Saturday the 7th or the 8th. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European Ensemble. The mean about 2.5 inches between now and the 14th of March. Temperatures coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. Upper 60s through Saturday, 50s on Sunday. Then we bounce back to near 70 by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And the coldest morning will likely be early Sunday morning, when many spots over North Alabama could see a light freeze. But again, these numbers here are pretty comfortable for early March. And the latest long-range guidance for March 6th through March 12th. Temperatures very close to average if this works out. So what's going on here? This was yesterday up in the Tennessee Valley. Jellyfish clouds. What in the world? I think most weather dweebs here, you know what that is. Virga streaks. That's little bands of precipitation falling from those cloud bases into dry air, and it evaporates immediately, creating that effect. So this is Virga that was over the Tennessee Valley late yesterday. But, ooh, man, what a sunset last night. Wow. It's outstanding. That was up at Wheeler Lake on the Tennessee River last night. But you like those high clouds coming in for some good texture. But, man, we saw some low 80s yesterday. Just a little summer feel to the air. Certainly the warmer days are certainly here. All right, so today I will be at Winston County High School in Double Springs for a program. And then after that, I'll be at the River Market in Tuscaloosa for a luncheon to benefit Tuscaloosa Angels, which is a great ministry involving foster care for children. Tomorrow, going to be at Oxford Elementary School, home of the Yellow Jackets. And then Saturday, it's a book signing. Hey, we're in Hueytown. We're going to be at The Local. That's a coffee shop on Allison Bonnet Memorial Drive between 9:30 and 10:30. I'm sorry, 9:30 and 11:30. 2 hours. And we'll have all the weather shirts, the cool weather shirts. My favorite one is the one that just says Weather Dweeb. I mean, that's got my name all over it. That's a great shirt. But we have the shirts. We'll have our children's books, The Wonder of Thunder, Prepared Not Scared. We have a new book for kids that are interested in weather called Who Wants to Be a Meteorologist? It's kind of some thoughts on the career path going forward in school. We have All You Can Do Is Pray. That's about April 27, 2011. Weathering Life, My Story, and much more. It's going to be a fun day. The Local, Hueytown, Saturday from 9:30 until 11:30. And then Saturday evening, I'll be going down to Tuscaloosa for weather trivia at the University of Alabama for the students there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.